Chapter 3. Trials of the Wild. The wilds beyond the village were a crucible, forging Jez with every step. With Archaeus restored, thanks to a makeshift ritual using Finchius's reagents, and Runver at her side, she faced a bronze minotaur guarding a crumbling temple. Its mechanical limbs gleamed in the sun, steam hissing from joints as it charged, hooves carving furrows in the earth. Jez's arrows sparked uselessly off its hide, frustration boiling in her chest until Archaeus wove a spell that cloaked her bow in shimmering light. Her next shot punched through the Minotaur's chest and it toppled with a groan, gears grinding to a halt. Their path wound through forests cloaked in mist, where the air tasted of pine and damp earth, and mountains where jagged peaks clawed at the sky. Invisible necromancers struck without warning, their laughter a cold wind through the trees. Jez honed her senses, the twitch of a branch, the shift of a shadow, learning to anticipate their ambushes. Runver, his strength returning, taught her to wield nature's fury, vines that snared foes, gusts that turned aside spells. Her ranger's instincts blended with druidic power, a new strength unfurling within her. In Tekrath, a city of cobblestone and spires, they met Charlton von Kreger Fife, assistant to the mage Marketh. His powdered wig and velvet coat screamed privilege, and he sneered at Runver's mud-streaked cloak. "Marketh doesn't waste time on rabble," he said, waving a dismissive hand. Runver grinned, unperturbed, and slipped away to scout the city's edges, muttering about a tension in the air that prickled his skin. Jez and Archaeus pressed on alone, entering Marketh's dwarven-crafted mansion, its halls alive with the hum of hidden mechanisms. Marketh lay in his library, asleep beneath a canopy of purple silk, his aura a palpable weight even in slumber. "Wake him carefully," Archaeus cautioned, his voice hushed. Jez approached, her boots silent on the polished stone, but her nerves betrayed her. Her knock turned into a clumsy shove, her knuckles grazing Marketh's cheek. His eyes snapped open, violet and blazing. "Who dares?" he thundered, only to soften as Jez stammered an apology, her cheeks flushing. To prove their worth, Marketh demanded a trial, a gauntlet of skeletal foes in a sunken arena beneath the mansion. Archers loosed bone-tipped arrows, fighters swung rusted blades, and mages conjured flames of green and black. Jez moved like a storm, her bow felling archers with precise shots, her dagger parrying blows as she wove between fighters. The mages scorched her cloak with their spells, the heat searing her skin, but she ducked a blast and plunged her blade into one's spine, ending the onslaught. Sweat-soaked and breathless, she met Marketh's gaze. He clapped, a slow, deliberate sound. "Impressive. You've earned my aid." With a flick of his wrist, he restored Archaeus fully, then leaned close, his voice grave. "The witches, shadow grows. Beware the trials ahead." Their departure from Tekrath was marred by thieves who melted from the crowd, snatching Jez's gold pouch and one obsidian coin before vanishing into the alleys. Fury flared in her chest, but she swallowed it, her focus sharpening. The road ahead loomed fraught with peril and promise.